guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing I don't know, like it's a different video, but I'm really excited to make it for you guys. But today I'm just going to be talking about the basics and getting started for any of you that haven't really settled on, you know, a specific type of planning, a specific planner, or maybe you're just kind of getting started in 2017 and you kind of want to know what you should invest in, what you shouldn't, and stuff like that. So I'm just going to be letting you guys, wow, that was difficult, letting you guys know what I think the basics are for planning and what I think is most important. So I kind of went back on what I started out as, and even though there's stickers in here that I didn't have, I wish I had them, and I wish that those were the first stickers that I got. So let's start out with talking about the planners, because I feel like that'll go quickly. I have 3 planners, 1 because I'm crazy and I'm addicted to planning, and 2 because I have different aspects of my life. Sorry, apparently talking is very difficult for me. Different aspects of my life that I like to keep track of, but I'm just going to tell you guys what I think each planner would be best for, what I use them for, and then maybe that'll help you guys kind of decide on which planner will work best for you. So I'll go through these in the order that I got them, so you guys can kind of see my thought process, which may help you. So this first one is my Erin Condren. It is a vertical planner. I definitely do no white space functional planning. I have tons of different spreads in here. I use just about every aspect of my planner. I use the monthly view, I use my notes pages, I use like just about everything in this planner. I love this planner, and it's really helped me, you know, keep everything organized. I've gone through 2 different types of planning styles in this planner, and this is kind of where it comes into why I use this planner, why I would choose this planner, why I think someone else would use this planner. So when I first started planning, I had like a to-do section, which was like my list making, kind of simpler, smaller tasks. Then I had the today section, which would be bigger tasks, like when we were going out to go do something, when we were gonna have, you know, like this is a game night, or when I just wanted to have like a relaxing time. This is actually the week that my mom had surgery. You know, stuff like that, bigger events, fun things that you kind of have decorative stickers for, I put in my today section. And then down here at this time, I was using this to keep track of my school work, and it really helped me keep on task and prohibited me from like procrastinating on any of my assignments and stuff like that. So that's what I originally started out with, as in like 3 boxes. Let me show you guys what, there's like a gnat. Let me show you guys what a week without stickers looks like. I only have 1 left. I have like sticky notes in here. But this is what it looks like. It does come with 3 preset like boxes that you can use. You can even just use pen and write in your own headers. But yeah, I'm sure all of you have seen an Erin Condren and what it looks like. But that's what I originally started out with, using the specific 3 sections. But now moving on to like what I do now, this is my current week. I have my little things down here which focuses mostly on YouTube and Instagram, because I do have a YouTube, obviously you guys are watching it, solely based on planning, and an Instagram solely based on planning, so I like to keep track of all of that stuff in my little things section, as well as like little, you know, TV shows, little things like that. But I still have my today section and my to-do section, so that stayed the same. I just moved the school aspect of my life into a different planner so that I had more room to put things in. When I started this planner, I wasn't doing YouTube. I did have my Instagram, which is like why I would use like little cameras and stuff like that, but it wasn't, I would post like 2 days a week or something like that. So this was easy for me to keep track of like what I would consider the 2 different aspects of my life, my personal life and then my school life. And that's what I would recommend getting an Erin Condren for, is if you have kind of 2 or even 3 aspects of your life that you could see yourself kind of splitting into 2 or 3 different sections. I think this is really good for that. Then you have the sidebar where you can track, you know, water, workout, dinner, you know, anything like that, something weekly. But you also have a lot of room to kind of decorate. You have the section down here where you can put decorative stickers, you know, you can really take it wherever you want to go. So if you are like me and you really enjoy decorating, or you have a lot of different aspects of your life that you kind of need to split up, I am one of those people that if I have too many things going on in one place, I tend to get overwhelmed. So that's why I got my KPL. Now, when I first got this, I wasn't sure what I wanted to use it for, but I did get the So Much Crafting week on 2-page personal sized inserts. That's what these inserts in here are. And it kind of just became my on-the-go planner, which I was never really happy with because my job, I'm a nanny, so I don't really need to have a planner to go out, you know. I mean, I think if you're like a real estate agent, a party planner, you know, something like that where you go out and you have to like write a bunch of stuff down, or you have tons of appointments and stuff like that, then an on-the-go planner makes sense, and this would be awesome for you. Another reason why I think something like this would be really good for you is if you don't have a lot going on in your day. Maybe you have like a 9-to-5 job, and you know, you come home and you do chores and you go out on the weekend and stuff like that, then I think this would be perfect for you, because it does have, do I have an open? Let's see. This is a week without stickers. So it does have bigger boxes. It's like one solid box, but the box is bigger than the Erin Condren, so there is a little bit more space in like one box. So you could definitely put in a few things for the day, but it still has like a blank canvas feel where you can, you know, add in anything you want. And if you don't see yourself needing that monthly view, this is, you know, totally an option for you. Also, So Much Crafting has like monthly views in this format, so if you do need that but you like this smaller size better, you know, there's definitely options for that. So I will have So Much Crafting linked down below for you guys. But yeah, I think the smaller space is a lot better for someone who needs to go out and use their planner and have a place to like jot down appointments or jot down notes or something like that. And it would be really good for someone who has, you know, that one single job that they go to Monday through Friday for a good chunk of the day, and they just need a little bit of room. What else did I want to say? Oh, so as you guys could tell, I only have 1 week left in this set of inserts. I did get a new set of inserts. If you guys have been watching my channel, my hauls, you guys saw that. I bought the same inserts, but I will be turning this into my school planner because I used to have my school in this size planner, but one, this is really big to carry around all the time, which I will get to that planner in just a second. But I also think that with that much space that I had for just school, I was overbooking myself to do things. Like, I was giving myself too many things to do in one day, like reading too much because I just couldn't focus that long. I couldn't get it done, and it was just stressing me out because I was getting behind. Even though I never turned anything late because I had all of my, you know, assignments written down and stuff, it was too much for me. It was too much space, and I was trying to focus on filling that up and doing that aspect of planning and making it look nice, but I was overbooking myself. I was making life more stressful than it needed to be. So for 2017, this little planner right here will be my school planner, and like I was saying, it's nice because the smaller amount of space will make me feel like I'm, you know, doing the right amount each day, and I will more likely get more things done. So that's my spiel. This is it's a personal size KPL, but I feel like they call it a medium size on the website, but this was the mint one, and it has like the little, what are they called? Eyelets, I think? I don't know. But on the side, I really like it. I have my inserts in here, and then there are some notes pages in the back that I can't show you guys because there's like video ideas and stuff like that, but I have, you know, some notes back here, and then these are just dividers. You guys can get dividers like all over Etsy, and yeah, so that's my KPL. I really, really love it, and I'm I have a feeling that I'm going to be a lot happier with my planning system in the new year because I feel like I finally found planner piece. So yeah, anyways, moving on to this one. This is my Webster's Pages. It is an A5 size, so it is bigger. And I got this off a shop on Etsy, so I'm not exactly sure like what's it called, like what this specific planner is, like the color and everything is called, but it's just brown on the outside and it has like a rose gold with like this peachy color. And I do like how there's the pockets and stuff like this. I think this would be really good if you have a lot of appointments in the day, or if you just don't want to spend the money on an Erin Condren. This is a cheaper option. I know probably not much cheaper, but it is a cheaper option. So I have so much crafting inserts in here right now, and this is the week on 2 page A5 size. So for Monday through Friday, you have the 3 boxes like the Erin Condren, and then on the weekend you have these 2. They're still larger than the like single boxes during the week, but you do just have like 1 solid box for each weekend day. Now what I think this planner would be really good for is if you have, like if you want to use this for your work planner and you do work Monday through Friday and you have appointments or meetings or things like that you want to put in there, and then on the weekend you have smaller tasks to do or you have less to focus on, like maybe you have this be your personal planner but you only do chores on Sunday and you go out, you know, for one thing on Saturday or something like that. So I think it's really nice. This would be a great work planner because it focuses mostly on Monday through Friday. And it's, you know, it definitely is a cheaper option. I think when you buy a year's worth of So Much Crafting inserts, I think it's around $20, and I think the planner itself you can get for maybe $30. I know there's different brands. I forget how much I paid for this one. So yes, it's actually pretty comparable to the Erin Condren money-wise, but I feel like, I don't know, I think maybe this would be a cheaper option because you can definitely find, you know, a binder that's cheaper. You can even get like a used one, and then the inserts, so there's always that too. What else did I want to say? Oh, so this is going in the new year. It's going to be my rewind planner, so it's going to be like my memory keeping system. So this is my first rewind spread that I did. It is up on my channel. You guys can go check that out if you want. So because I have a YouTube channel, because I'm a planner addict, I definitely want to make this like my memory keeping system. So that's what this is going to become, but I did try different styles of planning in this. I did do plan as I go styles where I tried to do more white space and like chronologically do everything that I did in a day, but I also made it my school planner. So I had like, you know, lots of different assignments and stuff like that, and like I was saying, I was focusing on trying to fill up all of this space, and it ended up with me feeling just overwhelmed, and I wasn't getting things done because I was just like, nope, that's too much for me to do. So it was not the best idea for me to make this my school planner, but like I said, I'm very excited about my new system of planning for the new year. So that's my spiel on the planners. I really love all 3 of my planners, but I hope maybe something that I said could help you decide on which planner you want to add to your collection, which planner you're going to use for 2017, you know, all that stuff. So I will have So Much Crafting linked down below because her inserts are definitely what I would recommend if you're looking for inserts, but there's also tons of other options, cheaper options. I'm sure there's like printables and stuff like that that you can find on Pinterest and even Etsy. So other options. Anyway, so this is actually the system that I started out with when I first started planning, so I kind of went back to it because I still had my little case, and where I live there's like a little shop that you can go and get like personalized little containers and stuff like that. So I had this container laying around, I think from when I was in the 7th grade, and so it just has my name on the top, and it's like a double tiered little box, and I think this would be the perfect beginning kit for, you know, planners who either just want to keep it minimalistic and just stay with this. I think this is the basics, the bare minimum, but also for people who are trying to work to build their collection, I would say start with this and then go from there with what you feel that you need more like different areas that you want to expand in. Maybe you want more headers, maybe you want more checklists, maybe you want more functional items, maybe you want more washi. But anyways, getting into this, before I open this, I would say the first thing that you want to have in your planner kit is a ruler of some sort. This is the little clip-in ruler that comes with Erin Condren planners. I like this for ripping washi, but you can use any, any ruler. I just like this one because it's easy to clip in and like carry with you if you're on the go. So this is definitely a must. I would say get a ruler because you can cut washi, you can cut stickers, you know, it serves as a ruler. Anyway, so getting into this, we'll start at the top. The first thing I would say is have cutting utensils. So I have this little pair of scissors. They came in like, I don't know, I've had these since like the 5th grade, I want to say. They came in like a little package of like, I feel like it was one of those like DIY books or something like that. But I really like them because it's easy to get close to the page if you're trying to cut washi that you put down and you have like the roll up and you're trying to cut it in a straight line, you know. So I would say definitely have these to, you know, cut stickers or to cut things that are on paper, you know, anything like that. Have some scissors, but also have an X-Acto knife because once you lay down that washi, if you want a clean line and it's not like terrible washi that you can tear with a ruler, then you definitely need the X-Acto knife. So this is just mine. It's like a really old school X-Acto knife, but that's what, you know, that's what I have. Then I would also recommend getting a whiteout little tape runner type situation, because if you are gonna do white space, it's nice to be able to cover up the headers in the Erin Condren or the lines on inserts. If you don't want to put a sticker there, you can just white it out and then it's like it was never there and you can get the spacing that you want. So I had that handy at all times. And then I definitely didn't start out with this much washi, but I will say that these 4 right here were some of the first washis that I got. And I just wanted to show them to you because I would say start out with neutrals. Get yourself like a metallic gold, metallic silver, you know, maybe black glitter, silver glitter, you know, neutral colors that you can use to spice up your spreads, maybe divide things that go with everything. So this one's navy blue and white, but I feel like, you know, if you wanted to do something in the summer that was a little bit brighter than black and white, you know, that's nice. But also having, you know, black and white, silver, gold, all of that is really good for your collection. So I would say get yourself some neutral washi, and that can serve as your decorative element to your planning if you don't have decorative stickers. And I didn't pull in kits because like I said, I want to keep this as the basics. So yeah. Anyways, I'm not going to talk about the stickers quite yet, but let's talk about pens. So I have so many pens in here because when I buy pens, I buy like the big pack so that I have multiple colors. I would say that's the best option, but if you are someone who knows that you only want to write in black, then just buy the pack of like 4 black pens of whichever one you like. So in here, I have the Papermate Inkjoy Gel 0.7, my Pilot G2's 0.7, and then my Sharpie pens, the fine pens. And I also have a Papermate Flare, and I think that's it. Those are the 4 that I have in here. So I would not, if you are going to do like white space spread, writing on the inserts or writing on the Erin Condren, I would not recommend the Sharpie pen or the Papermate Flare because it will bleed through and then it'll mess with like your other spreads, which are on the back of that page. I would recommend more of a ballpoint pen, which would be the G2. I like these to write on the planner or write on matte stickers. The Papermate Inkjoy, I love these pens for glossy stickers, but I do find sometimes when you try and write on matte, they get kind of funky. So, yeah, those are my pen recommendations. I really love these. The Sharpie fine print and the Papermate Flare are really good for glossy stickers if you want to write on like, what's it called? Vinyl stickers or glossy stickers even, but the only thing I would say about them is that they do bleed through, and even though it might not be like a Sharpie pen, like the regular Sharpies where it's like you can read what it says, you can still see the color. So those are my pen recommendations. And then moving on to the stickers that I would say to start out with. These are definitely, you know, this is a little bit more than just the basics, but this is what I started out with. I've obviously become a very, very decorative planner, but I would say even if you want to just do white space spreads, this would be a good start for you. So let me zoom in just a smidge bit because these are smaller than the rest of the things I was showing you. So first we have some headers. I like the ones from Lucky Lou Creations. These were the first headers that I bought. They do come in a sheet like this. It's like connected, but I cut them for my sticker storage, but it's like this. You get 16 different colors and you get 7 headers in each color, and you can actually customize them to say what you want. So if you just need a today section, you can get, you know, 1 sheet or 3 sheets or however many you want of just today's. Or in my case, I wanted to do today and little things, so it was nice for me to have, you know, that option to get the colors, like matching colors, so that I could do all to-dos, all today's, and all little things in the same color and have it match my spread. So I really liked that. The next thing I would say is get yourself some multicolor checklists. These are from JuJu All Over. These were the first ones that I got, and it's really nice to put these down if you are going to be, if you're more of a list maker, if you like you know, putting your chores in a list or whatever. It's really nice to get some multicolor items that you can pull into whatever spread you're doing. You can pick a few colors, you can do rainbows each week, you know, it's whatever you need to do. So I have these checklists, and I have, I think it's, I'm not sure what she calls them, but these are more pastel and these are more bright. So I would definitely say get different, you know, get different color options for yourself so you don't feel stuck in one season. Also, I would say get some labels or half boxes or something like that so that you can, for events that you kind of want to highlight, you can do that and, you know, put this down with maybe an icon, or just even by itself, it'll stand out a little bit and it'll make your spreads a lot, I don't know, I think you'll be happier. So these are from Planning Roses. They are just her label stickers. I'm almost positive that every single shop has some kind of label or half box stickers, so I would definitely recommend getting yourself some of these. And then some planner stickers, because if you're planning, you're always going to need an icon for when you're going to sit down and plan. So these are my favorite planning stickers. They're from Planning Roses. But yeah, I would say find some planning stickers that you like and get them, because like I said, if you're going to be planning, if you're going to use a planning system, you're always going to sit down and plan at some point. So these are icons that I would definitely invest in. Next, I'm going to, like, overall, I would say get some icons, get some stickers that have to do with your work or have to do with a hobby that you constantly do. So for me, I work as a nanny. I'm a full-time student and I do Instagram and YouTube as like my hobby. So that's what these stickers are for me. So on the top I have Instagram stickers from Planning Roses, as well as little YouTube icons and Peel Pandemonium filming slates, because I make a lot of YouTube videos. I post all the time on Instagram, as you guys saw. So these are in every single one of my spreads. And for you guys, you know, if you run as a hobby, if you paper craft or anything like that, you can get a sheet of scissors in different colors or neutral colors. You can get running shoes in different colors. You can get something like that that has to do with your hobby, and I think it'll make it a lot more fun for you to be able to put those things down in your planner. So get something that has to do with your hobby. And then for me, I work as a nanny, so I have things in here that have to do with that. So I have some payday stickers. You know, even if you can't find stickers that have to do with your job, payday is always something that everyone gets excited about. So get yourself a sheet of payday stickers. These are from Love for Stickers. I use these when I don't have some of these icons that match a spread, or in my monthly view. Everyone gets paid at some point, so these are always fun to have. But for more like specific job like stickers, these were the first job stickers that I got from Weft and Olive 2. I don't believe she has these anymore, but they were little baby onesies. And yeah, I just used these to mark when I was babysitting, but Then I found these awesome ones from KPL Plans, and they're bigger half boxes and they come in all different colors, and that's what I would really recommend, is that you get a sheet that, like, for your hobby, for your work, whatever, just get it in a ton of different colors so you don't get sick of it, so that you can match it with different spreads, so it brings something fun to your planner. So yeah, those have to do with work. And then, like I said, because I'm a student, I have these stickers. I would say these are my staples. So I would get something that has to do with the classes that you're taking. So I am a psychology major, so I have these phrenology heads. If you aren't in psych, you probably won't know what that is, but these are phrenology heads from Vintage Gypsy Road. She is no longer an Etsy shop, but this is my last sheet, and I'm going to savor these because it's fun to mark my psych classes, my psych homework with these, so that I can kind of know, like, just by looking at it, oh, I have something to do for psych. I also have ones for math and for English from Sweet Kawaii Design. Like I said, it's always more fun to look at your planner and see those and be like, oh, that's what I have to do for that class, without having to read it. So then I would get yourself some flags that can stand for different things. These are from the Stick With Me shop: quiz, read, study, test, pretty, there's different options on the sheet, so that's always nice, and different colors. So the biggest thing I would say is get things in different colors. It makes your life a lot better. So I also have no class stickers, and then these stickers are just, they have a ton of different things on it: lab, lecture, final exam, midterm, assignment due, test, and quiz. So you get a lot of different colors, a lot of different sayings, and just a lot of stickers. And then lastly, these are from Jubilo, and I think if you just wanted to do, this is what I was using in my Erin Condren at first, but I would say if you just want to kind of divide it into one section in your Erin Condren, this is a really good option, because you can stack these up like half boxes and get, I think it's 4 of them in there, so you definitely are spreading out your workload and you're adding some color and some fun little stickers to your planner, and it'll make it a lot more fun to do homework, trust me. So that is like my basics for planning, basically. That is like literally what I started out when I started buying stickers. Of course, I wanted to get all the fun kits. I wanted to do all the fun decorating. I wanted to do everything that I saw on YouTube and on people's Instagrams, but I think it's very important, so that you don't get overwhelmed and you don't waste a lot of money, is that you start with the basics, you get what you think you need, and then you go from there. You can definitely add on to this this collection. You can buy more colorful washi. I would suggest getting washi samples rather than like little washi spools of samples. You can buy them on Etsy rather than whole rolls, because you end up buying rolls of washi that you use once and then you don't know what to do with them. So I would say, expand your washi collection that way with that in mind. And then your stickers, I would say when you buy a sticker, make sure that you have multiple uses for it. Like, okay, I know that I take baths often, so I can get a full sheet of baths, or I know that I go running a lot, I can get a full sheet of baths. But if you are buying something because you're going to do something once, and you're buying a sheet that has like 25 to 30 stickers, then you're gonna kind of waste your money on that and end up with a lot more stickers than you need. So those are my planner basics, my tips for getting started, for choosing your planner, for kind of building your first planner kit. I hope this helped some of you guys out. If you're new to my channel, make sure to give this a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!